Without further ado, let the show begin. People intersect in all sorts of ways. It's inevitable, and no one's an exception. Rhodes Island landship. In some remote corner. Clearing foreign matter, closing wounds, wiping the blood away. This is what little I can do. For finer treatment, you'll need the aid of a professional doctor from medical department. This will be enough. Thank you. Where will you go? Back to where I belong. To where you belong? You mean to say, all alone? By yourself? Won't you go celebrate with your team? You've all been on such an important mission this time, and their spirits are so high, and you could surely be together. I need not. In times of celebration, there need not be me. Under the midday sun, there need not be shadow. Perhaps the one who ought to join the celebrations is you. That I can't. As you see fit. I should be taking my leave. Hold it! I finally found you, Operator Phantom! Dr. Whispering, were you tending to his wounds just now? Yes. Though you may not be formally on the medical department's roster of doctors, I still have a responsibility to remind you. According to the regulations for management and treatment of Rhodes Island wounded personnel, all wounded operators must undergo registration at the Rhodes Island Medical Department. When people treat operators' wounds in private like you have, we can put the little cuts and illnesses aside, but on the off chance any complications arise in Operator Phantom's condition or from his wounds owing to your incomplete care, that creates a headache for the medical department. I'm so sorry. The one who asked Miss Whispering for treatment was I. There is no need to blame her. I'm just telling her the facts. As for you, Operator Phantom, you're the bigger problem here. Why didn't you report to the medical department following your injuries? If Blue Poison hadn't been on the same mission and she hadn't informed me about you during treatment, would you have just taken your pain all the way to the next battle? This is irresponsible to the company and irresponsible to yourself. I hope you can recognize that. The fault is mine. I deeply apologize to you, dear doctor. Right, I accept your apology. Now, I need to issue you diagnosis and treatment, along with a full check on your state of health. No problem? Don't give me that look. Hold on, mouth shut. Don't make a sound. You're not using your arts to slip out of here. I'm not letting last time repeat itself. If I notice anything even slightly fishy, there's a push-button alarm here, and I will immediately sound it. Was there always such a button on the wall? Just relax. There'll be no corridors. I'm not taking you to the medical department. Blue Poison's told me you don't like places with a lot of people. So I brought all the equipment here. I'll help you collect and sort out your treatment information, and then I'll treat your wounds for you with Dr. Whispering. No problem, Dr. Whispering? By all means. Will that be okay then, Operator Phantom? Ugh. Good. Then I'll begin your diagnosis and treatment immediately. If possible, could you describe for me the rough location and nature of your wounds? Why aren't you talking? I believe it's because you told him mouth shut just prior, Folnick. Ugh. You can talk now. Please, go ahead. A crossbow bolt piercing the shoulder. A blade slashed across the palm. ice binding both feet. Shoulder, perforation wound. Injury to hand caused by a sharp weapon. Hypothermia. No effect observed in right leg, but lower left leg appears not fully recovered. Right, let's deal with these one by one. Shoulder perforation wound. I closed the wound just prior. There should be no jeopardy. If it was just an ordinary metal bolt, then we're good. Did you debride? Already sorted. Judging from the healing of the wound, there should be no possibility of poisoning or infection. Right, next item. Laceration to the palm. Seems to be healing well. However, with 2 separate wounds, we have a substantially higher risk of infection. So, in a moment, I'll give you a prophylactic injection. That should solve that worry. Finally, frostbite on the left lower leg. Okay, alright. Stay like that. Don't move. I brought the detection apparatus just for this. This might hurt a little. Hold your breath. Sample collected. Beginning analysis. Good. Once the numbers come out, I can give file diagnostic conclusions. Any other discomfort or injuries anywhere? Miss Christine, you seem to have something in your mouth. Are you listening to me? No other injuries. Good. Your recuperative capacity truly is outstanding, Operator Phantom. Maybe I really have been overly concerned. Phantom, you're a specialist operator, aren't you? So they call me. But your mix of wounds is more numerous than I've seen on Vanguard or Defender operators. I've heard your mission this time was extremely difficult. It's lucky we had him supporting us. We wouldn't have come back alive otherwise. I've already heard from plenty of others to that effect. But most of them don't know your codename, and have never even seen your form. They only know the shadow flashing across the battlefield helped them out. They have nothing to gain from remembering me. Sick of hearing that. All the operators I've treated before love stressing that one. Let's drop that. Cut down on chatter. Most of the us here aren't that naive, or maybe one day we're all going to go our separate ways. Hell, imagine if one day we all end up meeting on the battlefield. But, Phantom, and I may be meddling, I feel I need to tell you that, at least right now, they just want to express their gratitude, nothing more. Some words you might never have another chance to tell someone, if you don't tell them when you can. Don't be a goddamn idiot like me, choking everything down inside. Blue Poison told me you blocked a crossbow bolt for her. She wanted to thank you, but couldn't find you, so entrusted me with bringing these things here. This brooch is a present from her to you. Please take it. Just take it. Many thanks. I will relay my gratitude to her. Analysis complete. Now outputting analysis report. That's not reassuring. Mr. Phantom, can you try and move for me? Slightly uncoordinated walk. Right, that'll be fine. You can sit down for now. Presumably frostbite from hypothermic temperatures caused by originium arts. Not severe, but it's already affected your mobility. Just some small injuries. Please leave distinguishing minor injuries to the professional opinion of a medic, thank you. You'd best convalesce for now. That would be my opinion. I agree with Dr. Wisbrain's view. It might be frostbite on the surface, but it's still essentially fine arts damage. We aren't optimistic about your erypathy infection in the first place. We all need to do our best to avoid any situation that could worsen its progression. Ample rest, a healthy diet, and appropriate restorative exercise. These are what you need right now. Of course, the most important thing is that you regularly come to the medical department for treatment. Your treatment course won't be too long, just 1 month, and you'll be able to take part in missions again. If you don't like the idea of coming to the medical department, I can help set up rounds for you to lessen your contact with others. If you consent, then please sign at the end of this statement. Signs his own codename. Good. Thank you for cooperating. Now, I should give you your injection. This is a new model of syringe. It won't leave too much of an ache. Please hold your arm out. Right. With that, initial prophylactic treatment is a success. I have a meeting this afternoon, so I won't bother either of you any further. You're on vacation for a month, so live it up, Phantom. See ya. She's gone now. Phew. It seems I'm still not quite used to talking with Falnik. I always get so nervous. Are you alright? Fine, more or less. Miss Christine. Don't, now. I'd like for you to rest well on your upcoming vacation. Vacation? I've never thought about it before. Vacation. What should I do? Perhaps see a movie? If I were in your shoes, I might go and see one. And then I'd make a record of how I felt all the while. During them, I always end up fantasizing for myself a life like the people in the pictures. And at the same time, in a contradictory way, I can feel how I truly breathe outside of the screen. Take care. Fantasizing of living another's life is no good thing. I understand. It's just that it's a habit of mine, a way to relax. And moreover, it's a little embarrassing to admit, but it seems as though there are some operators who very much like to read the things I end up writing. I don't personally believe I write all that well, but if it's enough for everyone to enjoy, then I feel it might not be so bad this way. I see. Miss Christine. Tickles, don't you... What is this? If I had to guess, she might want you to take a look at this leaflet. Wanted. Multiple staff members for a multimedia escape experience event. Staff required to take charge in planning escape rooms in Hull for an urgent and pressing adventurous atmosphere. Staff required to plan deciphering and mechanisms within escape rooms. Staff required to act out roles. Design until opening to last 1 month. Salaried for the duration, with 3 meals a day included. Interested operators and staff aboard, please find the details at the Human Resources Department. Multimedia escape experience. I've heard it's a new manner of entertainment, one that emphasizes stimulating the senses and immersive experiences. It seems as though most escape experiences are themed to rely principally on elements of terror and suspense. I'd seen one, some time before. Its theme was an underground labyrinth in Minos. Truthfully, I wanted very much to give it a try. But that day, the A1 detachment's operators told me after experiencing it themselves. It scared me to death. Yet, while they told me that, they seemed to be so happy. Fear, but with joy? Enjoying being frightened? I didn't dare go back then, and now that I think of it, maybe I regret that a little. Perhaps this time I can. Should I ask Weedy to come with me? Miss Christine, were you hoping for me to see this? Ow! I believe I understand what you mean. You're leaving now? So, have you decided on where to go for your vacation? Just some concept of it. If the right amount of fear can serve to bring others merriment, perhaps I can give it a try.